is Victor Antonio, and let me break this down in layman's terms. Real simple, folks.
Victor, we just completed Layman's Terms of Business interview show. We talked a little bit about personal branding, video, your reality show, sales training, seminars on selling.com. We talked about a lot of stuff. How'd you feel it went?
It went well. I think it went I think it went well. How do you think it went?
I don't know. Was it a root canal for you or what?
No. It was pretty straightforward. I think we got the messages across. That video is important. The market's changed, how people consume information.
Right.
I think, you know, the whole thing about snackable contents. I know we didn't talk about it in there, but snackable content meaning to the point, short, give them what they want. Don't stretch it out.
No fluff stuff here.
Yeah. For some reason, people think, 10 minutes is good enough. That's a great video. No. You can do a 1-minute video that has perfect content, and that's what people want. Snackable content.
Snackable content in compelling and engaging forms.
Yeah, just something that they can consume easily. So, no, it was a good interview. I'm glad we talked about the show. I'm excited about the show. It's been quite the journey.
And that show is Life or Debt?
Life or Debt. And so that was, aside from my engineering degree, I think that is the toughest thing I've ever had to do.
Now that's a call right there. I mean, you've had a lot of tough things in your life growing up and making it to where you are today.
Yeah.
But that acting was tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just something out of character, or just something that long hours?
Long hours. But I mean,
working on an engineering degree, long hour, that's a lot of time too. So you said it was right up there.
That's what I'm saying. It was right up there. I think we were putting in about 12 to 14 hours per day.
Wow.
So again, the format is spend 4 days, almost a week with the family, really, and then come back in 90 days. But the thing is, my job is to get into their headspace, to really become part of their family. And so when you get into human interaction, one-on-one with people like this, it's hard to separate yourself sometimes. And so sometimes it was emotionally draining, especially, or frustrating, because they're like doing things, you're like, And
you want to help, but you're also got to stay to the script. You got to,
there is no script. What you got to stay to is the fact that you have to stay focused, that you're not there to be their friend. That was the toughest part. You're not there to be their friend. It's like me coming here, I'm not here to be your friend, Doug.
All right.
I'm here to help you, that kind of thing. And so
hit the bricks, right?
The thing is, we're there to help, so I can't tell them to hit the bricks. So it was really pushing them hard on making the changes, making them see the white elephant in the room that they kept ignoring, making them deal with some of the communication issues they had, making them talk about money because they didn't want to talk about money. And some of those conversations you're going to watch in the show got really heated. Okay. I mean, really heated. I mean, some we're not happy.
All right, so you've done how many episodes did you do?
11 episodes total.
You've had this experience. You've had a lot of experiences. Would you do it again? I mean, I'm glad you did it. It's a great experience. Or it's too early to tell right now?
I think it's too early to tell. I think
we'll see where it goes.
Well, here's why.
That's a loaded question.
No, it's not loaded. It's a fair question. Here's why it's tough to tell. Is that up to this point, no show has aired, right? So we're about a month away from launching. And all I have in my head right now is almost a year's worth of just ground and pound.
I got you.
Really struggling with the families, long hours, and the team that I have around me, editing, the folks over at Ugly Brother Productions, doing a fantastic job, have done a fantastic job. I would venture to say that they worked just as hard, if not harder than I did, and just try to pull it all together because there was so much going on. And so right now, I'm like, battle worn. I'm coming out of the battle. I've just got my back, my butt kicked after 11 episodes. But if these episodes air and it impacts lives, like I think they will,
because you're helping people.
And then when you see that, like anything else, sometimes when you do hard work, you want to see the fruits of that hard work. So I've only done the hard work.
Right.
Now I'm waiting to see the fruits of that hard work. And if people resonate with the show and they love it and it changes lives, I know we've changed 11 lives, okay? And if it now impacts more people because they're watching the show, then you ask me the question, would I do it again? I would say yes, Doug.
Well, we're going to get you back in studio, and we're going to find out after a year if you're welcome to come back anytime.
Do it in a year, yeah. Ask me in a year.
Right
now, I'm just, like I said, I'm coming off the show. It's been a tough show. It's about to launch. I'm excited. It's really a great show.
All right, there you have it, Victor Antonio, backstage here at Sage Blue Films. Thank you so much for coming out.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Thank you.